Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0A11 indicates a malfunction in the DC-DC converter activation circuit in Honda Accord 2023 and newer models. The problem arises when the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, fails to receive a boost demand notification from the DC-DC converter, leading the PCM to store this error code. The DC-DC converter is integral to the vehicle's electrical system, converting high-voltage direct current, DC, from the battery to lower voltage levels required for various vehicle components. The PCM, which oversees many critical vehicle functions, is supposed to interact with the DC-DC converter to ensure efficient power management. When there's a malfunction in this circuit, it can affect the overall performance of the electric system, leading to multiple conceivable issues. Understanding this error code is crucial for ensuring proper troubleshooting and repairs. The P0A11 code signifies that the PCM cannot detect a boost demand from the DC-DC converter. The DC-DC converter is located in the high-voltage battery compartment and is responsible for stepping down the high voltage to supply lower voltage to various vehicle electronics. The PCM is generally positioned near the engine, monitoring multiple inputs and outputs to manage engine and transmission functions effectively. Its failure to receive signals from the DC-DC converter indicates potential issues in the circuit connecting the two components. This malfunction can lead to a variety of electrical failures, preventing other systems from obtaining the necessary power. Recognizing both the roles and locations of these components is essential for effective diagnostics. The potential causes for the DTC P0A11 include a faulty DC-DC converter, an open circuit in the DC status DC-STS line, or a malfunctioning Powertrain Control Module, PCM. If the DC-DC converter itself has failed, it won't be able to send the required signal to the PCM, prompting the error code. An open circuit in the DC-STS could prevent communication between the DC-DC converter and the PCM, again leading to this code. Lastly, if the PCM fails for any reason, it won't process the signals properly, which can also trigger the DTC. Investigating these possibilities systematically is vital for an accurate diagnosis of the underlying issue causing this error code. When DTC P0A11 is triggered, you may notice several symptoms in your Honda Accord. A common sign is the illumination of the warning light on the dashboard, which indicates a problem in the hybrid or electrical system. Additionally, drivers may experience reduced electrical performance, meaning that systems like the infotainment system or lights may not function optimally. You might also encounter an inconsistent power supply to various onboard systems, impacting overall vehicle performance. These symptoms can vary in severity, but they all signify potential issues requiring immediate attention to ensure continued operation of the vehicle. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P0A11 is to perform a test drive of the vehicle and then stop the engine using the auto idle stop feature. This simple action helps to replicate conditions that may reveal whether the error is persistent and will also validate if the issue arises during driving. Auto idle stop is a feature designed to automatically shut off the engine during stops, conserving fuel and reducing emissions. Observing how the vehicle responds in normal operating conditions can provide initial clues regarding the functionality of the DC-DC converter and the PCM. If the error code appears again, it confirms the need for further investigation into the components involved, setting the stage for systematic inspections. The second step in troubleshooting involves inspecting the DC status, DC-STS circuit, which plays a critical role in the communication between the DC-DC converter and the PCM. Start by checking for any disconnection or damage to the wiring associated with this circuit. This inspection may include verifying the resistance in the wiring. It should be less than 1 ohm, indicating a good connection. If the circuit shows signs of being open, this points to a potential break in conductivity that needs to be assessed further. Localizing issues here can often resolve the error, as it ensures that signals are correctly transmitted between vital components. For the third troubleshooting step, focus on inspecting the DC-DC converter itself. Since there isn't a direct way to test the component's functionality, the recommended approach is to install a known good DC-DC converter in place of the suspected faulty one. This method allows for real-world testing to see if the error code persists or if the vehicle operates properly after the swap. If the failure is reproduced with the new component, this suggests that there may be issues linked to other related components in the circuit. However, if the DTC goes away after replacing the converter, it confirms that the original DC-DC converter was indeed faulty and required replacement. The final step in troubleshooting involves examining the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, itself. If earlier inspection steps, including the circuit and the DC-DC converter, yielded normal results, it suggests that the PCM may be the source of the problem. Conduct specific tests to verify the PCM's outputs and inputs. Abnormalities during this phase can indicate that the PCM is indeed malfunctioning or faulty. A competent technician will ensure that all diagnostics are performed accurately, maintaining a systematic approach. If confirmed, replacing the PCM might be necessary to rectify the issues indicated by the DTC P0A11 effectively. After completing the necessary repairs for DTC P0A11, it is crucial to retest the vehicle to confirm that the issue has been successfully resolved. This process involves taking the vehicle for a brief drive to ensure that the performance is back to normal and no relevant warning lights are illuminated on the dashboard. Clear the diagnostic trouble codes using a diagnostic tool to reset the system. Following this, monitor the vehicle and verify if DTC P0A11 returns. If everything functions as intended without any reoccurrence of the error, the repair can be considered successful, contributing to the reliability and performance of the Honda Accord. To avoid encountering the DTC P0A11 issue in the future, implementing preventive maintenance is critical. Regular inspections of wiring harnesses and connectors related to the DC-DC converter and PCM should be conducted to ensure they remain in optimal condition. Keeping an eye on the electrical system's performance will help in detecting potential issues before they escalate into more significant failures. Additionally, timely replacement of worn-out components can reduce the risk of similar problems arising in the hybrid system. Engaging in routine vehicle checkups at a certified service station will help maintain the Accord's reliability and electrical efficiency. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0A11 is essential for maintaining the reliability of the Honda Accord 2023 and newer models. This error suggests a malfunction in the DC-DC converter activation circuit, typically involving the PCM, DC-DC converter, and relevant wiring. Following a systematic troubleshooting approach helps identify the root cause effectively, whether it be a faulty component or an open circuit. Regular vehicle maintenance and prompt attention to warning lights can greatly reduce the risk of encountering this or similar error codes in the future. Diagnosing and following through with repairs thoroughly ensures that you keep your Honda Accord functioning at its best. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.